Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. Welcome to the podcast. Put your headphones on and listen.
Oh my god.
Welcome everyone to the Whiskey House Pub House. We are back. You probably didn't even know unless you're an active listener. And if you are an active listener, you're probably used to our hiatuses about now. So it's pretty chill like that. We're chill like that. That's why you listen to us. So thanks
I didn't realize you were chill like
thanks
that.
for being a listener.
Bro goes dark for like 4 months and then comes back and be like,
Same as it ever was.
you guys want to hang out?
Didn't realize you were chill like that, bro.
But today we're back. I'm Zach. Who are these people?
I'm that one guy.
That one guy?
That does a thing.
Yeah? Does that guy have a name? I don't.
Nah.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm the dude. I'm the guy. I am the guy from Spy Kids 3D, where I like at the end of the
oh
game,
my goodness.
and I'm like the guy.
Yep.
But I actually do nothing.
And you have like lots of history with the protagonist's dad, but with Antonio Banderas.
Yes.
But not really.
Yeah, we're like chill like that.
Yeah.
I liked him at Puss in Boots.
He was great.
Actually,
Puss in Boots.
that movie slept.
Yeah. Are we doing something today?
Yeah, we're going to... so in the discussion we had a couple weeks ago,
I'm sad.
the new Peerless Double Oak was released in the time that we were dark. And there was a little bit of discussion if that was indeed better than some other already available and cheaper double oaked products such as Woodford or possibly even Old Forester 1910. And that is what we're doing today. We are going to do a blind tasting of a handful of double oak products, and we're going to see what comes out on top.
I'm a little worried that I'm going to like the Old Forester the best because I don't like most of historically, I don't like most of Old Forester's products except for the 1920.
Yeah.
And then, the Woodford Reserve is good too. That's not old, it's related. It's related, but that's not one that I regularly purchase.
So have you had we had the 1910 way back in like episode 2 or 1.
The Statesman?
No?
1910
1910.
is something else.
Statesman
okay.
Statesman is the Statesman.
I thought it was called 1910 Statesman.
No.
Okay.
No. But the 1910 was the finishing in a heavily charred oak barrel. That was the old label. And now there's been a revision in the labels, and apparently the 1910 has improved with the label change, and unfortunately the 1920 has had a little bit of a...
Deproved.
It is deproved.
Grammar.
So it has been an interest of mine to come back to the 1910, but also it fits perfectly in this category because the 1910 and obviously the Woodford Double Oak is probably the most well-known double oak product. Those two, I believe, are the cheapest, excluding maybe one, which we didn't get, which I think is Jim Beam. There's a Jim Beam Double Oaked or so. Maybe not.
It might be Jim Beam Black. That might be
the black label is just older than the white. And then there's Devil's Cut, which is like a sweated oak thing.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Do they put them through like jazzercise to make them sweat?
Jazzercise.
They put the barrels through jazzercise.
Yeah, or maybe it's
The Devil's Cut is just jazzercise.
or they do Zumba.
They do spin classes weekly for the barrels.
Yeah, they have an instructor come to the rack.
They actually have Pelotons for all the barrels, and they just sit them on the Peloton.
Man, that's a lot of money, man. No wonder whiskey's so expensive. They have their own custom Pelotons.
They're all spending money on Pelotons.
I forgot what my thought was. But anyways, the 1910 and the Woodford Double Oak is technically the cheaper options in this lineup. Peerless Double Oak is, what, 110?
Yeah, it's...
So
might even be more than that.
The question is it worth it? And that's what we're going to find out. But
I have a preconceived notion.
I know. And that's exactly why we're doing it blind. But before we do that, we're going to give our special pourer
sponsor, Blue Apron.
We're going to give him some more time to pour these. Let's do a once around a update.
And do a little wrap around
on ourselves.
Whiskey life.
Yeah.
Do a little wrap around.
A little wrap around. put around the head. I'm trying to think of things. I've been really trying to find some more because I'm kind of off. I'm not off bourbon, but like I'm kind of just buying Texas stuff over and over again. Like I've bought 3 Balcones before any cheap bourbons. That's just what I drink now at night. I put on my show, I play my game, and I drink a Balcones
Texas.
single malt. And I still have an iron root that I sip on. I actually like that a lot more. I was able to get a store pick version of Balcones single malt, and it's just delectable, always good. And I'm looking forward to the spring. I guess I didn't know this was a thing, but so we here in Minnesota, when it's cold in the winter, we drink the bourbons because they warm your heart, they warm your soul. And then in the summertime, we like to switch to Scotch because it's not as heavy. At least I do. Not everyone here feels the same. But so I'm looking forward to Scotch weather.
Nice.
Sketch.
Oh, you, Carter.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I got nothing else to say.
right.
I got nothing to update.
Nothing to update.
That's how chill he is.
What are you talking about? We're going to Kentucky
So vibe.
in
My vibe
September.
is so good.
But that's in September. That's right.
That's
Up till
not right now,
Up
bro.
till
You gotta be in the
now.
moment.
It's not the now time.
It's not the now. You're not in the present.
I feel like we've replaced a cast member with like a totally new personality.
You're not in the present, bro. You gotta
I kind of want him to stay, like just a chill, hippie guy.
the vibe, bro. It's not the vibe. Your chakras are not aligned, my guy, and you need to align those.
Chakra.
Chakra.
Dylan. Come on.
Mistake.
Your chaka?
Chalky.
Chalky?
Hockey.
Chalky chalk chalk?
But like you haven't tried nothing new. What's your?
Oh, I did try the Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're telling us that it's like phenomenal.
It was pretty good. I don't know if
I guess I heard wrong.
I don't know if it was worth $60.
Oh, okay. You were. In my recollection of our conversation, you said it was like super good.
It was better than like any Jack Daniel's I've ever had.
But like even like their other single barrel selects
Yeah.
Yeah,
is as good, about
Yeah.
the same. Okay.
it's better. I mean, it's definitely
It's
like
better.
it's like top notch Jack Daniel's product.
Okay.
Like it's good.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's like just that price that I had to like pay for even just like an ounce and a half was
A little
Right.
steep.
Because I mean that's at the same price range where you could.
I could have gotten a ton of different
Well,
scotches for the
there's-
same.
Right. But there's also a couple stores or restaurants near here where you could. I don't know now, but recently you could have got George T. Stagg, and I think I had gotten a 2-ounce pour for $60.
Yeah.
So, how does it stack up with something like that? I mean, would you still go for the Sinatra?
In the circumstances, yes, because I'd never had the Sinatra before, and this is
Right.
the first time I've ever seen it on a menu. So that's kind of why I was like, oh, that's sweet that they have that.
Mm-hmm.
But like now having it and going to a bar or restaurant now, I probably would skip it and, do like a George T. Stagg or any B-Tech
If you could,
if
yeah.
I could.
Right.
Just, if it's at that same price. I mean, if it was lower, then
Yep.
maybe.
I'm really excited to. I need to make an excuse to go out to Fargo. I guess I have one technically, if this is the excuse. But Lauren has a this past year's Jack Daniel LE, the twice oaked,
Oh, nice.
the single malt with Oloroso in it, and I've heard good things, and it seems like it'd be something right up my alley. So
Sounds fun.
yeah,
You just gotta go to Fargo for it.
yep.
It's not that far.
It's pretty far.
It's only
like four. It's like
4
4
hours.
Well,
That's pretty far.
Just go to the cabin.
That's pretty far.
That's just the cabin.
I go like 3 times a year. That's a long drive.
speaking of the cabin, this is kind of on the subject.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back up there and do either the next bourbon
Podcast, but outside.
yeah,
Rip off.
yeah, exactly.
podcast, but outside.
But we got to
Rip
do
off.
the $30 single malt challenge or Scotch challenge or like the $40 bourbon one.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute
Next
since we've done
iteration.
those.
Yep.
Actually,
Yeah,
over a year since we've done those.
Yep.
And now the $20 has become the $30 range.
Right. Where has the value gone, my friends?
That
Where
brings
is
me
the
up.
value?
gas.
That brings me up to a question. I'm gonna. Do you have anything else, Carter, on your update?
No.
I guess for me, we went to Vickery in Duluth, and that was okay. It was okay.
Their spirits are fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think they're more of like Clear Spirit Distillery than they are like a Brown Spirit Distillery.
I did find Midwinter is Act 10.
It's too expensive.
No, it was $50 over retail, but
it should be $100.
Well, it should be, but they've raised the price.
Yeah.
So the SRP is $150.
Stupid. No, bad High West.
It's called whiskflation.
That segues into a good conversation that we could have is, do you guys think with the price increases that we've seen and just general inflation, is the whiskey market starting to crash as we know it currently?
No, because everyone needs booze, and booze has been linearly increasing in value across the board. Like even beer, they go to a brewery and a 12-ounce pour or something.
It's like $6.
Or no, like $10.
What?
$8 to $10 for certain things. Like
I guess it's true.
I went to Enki. I don't like Enki. Enki Brewing is
It's
not that
fine,
good.
no.
So we're kind of starting low here. But yeah, 10 ounce pour of their basic IPA was $8.
Holy crap.
So you don't think that with everything becoming more expensive and harder to get, that you don't think there's going to be anything affected?
I think the consumer that purchases whiskey at their levels,
They probably don't care.
they are not seeing the marginal increase, and if they are also statistically also probably having a marginal increase in their salary, because that's what some companies are doing. Because people that buy, I guess I'm just assuming that people that buy whiskey regularly are in the upper middle class.
They got a little bit more money to.
They got a
play
little
with.
full money to burn, or it's just it's their favorite hobby, of all time, which is fine. That's fine too. And because if it is, then they're definitely still buying it. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
So I'd say no. I don't think it hampers. It hasn't dampened or hampered the market, the any amount of market
Okay.
participation.
Liquidity.
Well,
Liquidity.
do you see anything affecting smaller
distilleries
or just like the availability of certain things?
No, I don't really think so.
Not yet. I haven't seen it with my own eyes.
I feel like there's still, even the small micro distilleries are still pretty prevalent, even not having.
I mean, if
as much
anything,
stock.
they're just being able to produce things and not have them fly off the shelves by default.
I think that's
these,
also a
for
nice
these
thing.
for these more craft, well-known places. So it gives them a break, frankly, to catch up on some supply issues, and I think people are happier for it because we've had such a run. The whiskey industry's had such a run the past 4 years, probably 5 now.
Kind of nuts.
So if there is a break, I think it's actually healthy.
It's probably better. It'll slow down the supply or the
okay.
demand for it.
I feel the same about other markets too. Like right now, my grandma, her car got totaled, so I'm trying to find a car. Car prices are lower.
That's true.
Oh, just stuff like that. People aren't willing to buy certain things, and so certain markets are healing to the way that I think they should be.
Where they should be.
Yeah.
After the
COVID. And just
after the thing that we not may speak of.
Yeah.
Carter, what about you? What's your thoughts on
I agree.
What do you think's going on with the market?
I really don't think that anything is going to change a whole lot. I think it's.
Do you think it's going to push anyone out of this market and possibly increase the availability of anything?
Probably a little bit, but that's probably people that are buying, that were buying higher end bottles because they were at, a more available price. But
okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm switching over to rum.
And then that's going to pot. Yeah.
That's going to explode then.
Rum and tequila, baby. That's where it's at right now.
Well, I've heard a lot of things about cognacs and armagnacs. It seems like there's a lot of actual heavy bourbon people on YouTube podcasts that are starting to introduce some of these armagnac things to them because they got the age and the availability of these hyper aged things that bourbon once had that has been depleted.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously that won't stick around forever.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
It's the flow. It's the flow.
Ebb and flow of the liquor world.
liquor tastes of the consumer.
Speaking of flow, we're gonna let the liquor flow and get to our tasting.
Put it in my mouth.
Our gracious anonymous liquor man has blinded. So is this a double blind? Is this what we did? Is that what that is?
Double
It's regular
blind?
blind. I don't even know what the definition.
I
of
don't
double
really
blind
understand
is.
what double blind would be, but
Because I know
Thank you.
we know a part of the bottles. I know all of the bottles involved, but I just don't know what order we're getting them.
Oh, wait, don't drink that one.
don't drink that one.
Who's got that one? What? No, don't drink that one.
I smelled
You
it.
drank out of earlier.
Well, okay.
You just didn't wash it. That's fine.
Carter's saliva will off-put the flavors.
Keeping track of who's picking.
W.
All right, give me 1
So,
second.
we are
Don't
sniffing.
taste yet.
Yeah, we are sniffing this first one. Does this have a letter designation or
A.
A?
Says it on the-
This is indubitably.
Also, thank you 3M for producing the posted products that that label these. for
Shout
us.
out to Minnesota.
So these are going to range in proof, some pretty drastically. I think the lowest we have is like a 45-ish, ranging up to past 120. So it's going to be interesting on this.
So A has a delightful smell. It smells very graham crackery. And
Does.
It's very grainy.
Yeah,
Definitely grainy.
super graham cracker.
Well, but it's like
And
graham cracker is
pastry.
pretty grainy on the nose.
Yeah, and I'd
Yeah.
say yeah.
So is
that's-
it? Well, I'm just wondering. Subconsciously, I'm like, oh, it's corn. There's corn in there, but I think it's the graham. It's mingling with the sweetness,
it's a-
like
it's
the
a
caramel.
It's a toasted meal, like your cereal is. It's a toasted cereal,
Get them frosted mini wheats up in here.
dude. I ate so many frosted mini wheats as a kid.
Oh yeah, they slap.
Staple in my diet,
So good.
for real. And,
Chocolate covered frosted mini wheats
yes,
were bomb.
and specifically,
You might not like
the
it, but this is what peak physical
cereal
fitness
looks
looks like.
The chocolate frosted mini wheats. You remember those?
Yeah, the baby ones?
The baby ones. That is the best. That's my favorite cereal.
So good.
Hands down, bar none, the best.
Good cereal.
I mean, it smells. Yeah, I mean, it's
Smells
graham
great.
cracker, caramel, vanilla.
It smells like a caramel apple,
graininess.
but like slapped onto
Oh,
a
yeah.
s'more.
Dude, that's the best.
I think you
that's
nailed
the
that.
best analogy I've heard in my life. Love it.
You slapped a graham cracker.
Slapped. It took a green caramel covered green apple and slapped it onto a s'more.
All right, once into the abyss.
Yep. Loses everything.
The nose was more prevalent than the taste. It kind of.
We're on the lower end of the proof spectrum, I believe. That's my synopsis.
It's definitely not the.
Oh, the second sip's better though, a little bit. It catches back up to the alcohol. The first sip, the alcohol was on the front. Taste was back. Now it's. They've kind of caught back up to one another.
It's definitely not the Peerless.
Do you want to hedge on that? Like we could.
The Peerless is higher proof.
Are you guessing as a group or are you guessing individually?
I think individually.
Yeah, we might have
Should we
to.
all take individual notes? That's not that hard.
That's probably better.
Yeah.
Because then that's less.
work for you.
You wouldn't have to wait
Lazy.
as long for me.
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, what a lazy.
You don't want to
bum.
type everything for us? Come on, man.
So I'm gonna. Obviously, this is the first one, and highly subject to change after we get to the next one. But I'm leaning that this is. I don't think this is Woodford Double Oak. It doesn't seem as sweet to me.
No.
I'm saying that this is Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. I think it has a dryness,
Doesn't
a
have-
dryness that I attribute to that whiskey.
So I had the 1910 last night.
Cheater.
Yeah, I couldn't help myself. I had to buy that bottle.
Answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer. This is Woodford Reserve. A.
Well, if I look at this at the point where how similar it is to the Old Forester 1910, it doesn't have the note that I remember having with it, but it does have a lot of similarities. So I'm starting to come around to the possibility that might be it. My second possibility would be that this is Peerless.
The Peerless is hotter than this, though.
I don't remember what the
I'm almost
proof
positive
was.
it's in the
Peerless is
hundreds,
100 at least.
at least.
I think it's. I want
Was
to
it
say it's-
109?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Sure.
I think this is like 90 to 95 proof. I don't think it's more than 100.
All right, I'm gonna say Woodford. Let's do. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Yes, my analysis is convincing.
I'm guessing Penelope.
You think this is Penelope, the cast strength?
Is it cast strength? Dope.
Boy,
I didn't realize it was cast strength.
boy,
That cast strength at 95.
natural cast. It's aged in like a water.
Yeah.
Like
They
We
put it
aged
in
for a year.
in a water skin. In a buffalo bladder.
the buffalo blood.
Buffalo bladder.
So are you changing your thoughts on that?
I don't know. Am I changing my thoughts?
It depends.
That's really
This
up
is
for
your
you.
thoughts.
We can't invade your brain and tell you what to think.
But we want to.
That's what makes us adults,
Yeah.
human beings. The ability to be swayed in our decision making by our friends.
Yeah,
I
maybe
can't even
this
tell if
is
he's thinking
maybe this
about
is
it. I think he's just
Woodford.
making noises.
You're saying Woodford?
Yeah, I'll say Woodford.
Oh yeah,
I love blinds
they are fun.
because this is gonna be how I truly
That was.
feel.
I'm gonna give. Are we gonna rate our personal score?
Let's do an enjoyment, I guess.
score.
It was like a 6.
Yeah, I'd say this is the smell was actually extremely phenomenal, and
The
the
palate.
flavor was totally missing most of the things I like. So
Is this out of 10?
is out of 10.
Okay.
I'm sticking integers. Oh man, it's not a 6, so it's a 5. It's not quite a 6.
I feel like double
I
oak
think it's a
is
6 for me. I really like the dark chocolatey notes.
I mean, I
caramel.
totally think the smell was just great. Just
Oh, the smell was
it was
insane.
a 7 or 8 out of 10. Taste was like a 3 or 4. Cool. It's just
The
really
Woodford, I feel like, is really good in cocktails. Like by itself, it's good.
The double oak.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a double oak that
Yeah,
you
I
can get
did.
at the distillery?
What does that mean?
It's
I've heard.
Thank you.
trice barreled,
Okay.
I believe.
Thrice.
Thrice,
Triple and thrice. Trice.
trees, cockatrice.
Cockatrice. Oh, hang on.
Oh, it smells peppery.
Huh? Doesn't. I'm sure.
Do we need to reuse them?
Yeah, we do. 'Cause we got 3 more.
Then
Dang
sure.
it. Too many.
What was the 5th one we added? We're doing Statesman, Woodford, Penelope, Peerless.
You don't know all of them, I guess.
Oh, there's a. That's right. When I don't know what it is. That's right.
Yeah, it's blind.
Yeah, it's a blind.
I did ask you.
You
Ahead
know,
of this.
he did. I'm just forgetful.
This has a.
Peppery.
The alcohol's more present on this, definitely, than the other ones. Zach went in on the taste. I wonder
Sorry.
if this is.
I was just.
Hang on. Okay, I might have an idea.
It's a little briny for me on the smell.
It's got a smoke element to it. The proof doesn't seem that hot.
This could have been the Woodford Reserve. I'm gonna say this is Statesman though.
I think I know what it is.
I think this is Statesman.
It's not Statesman, remember.
Okay.
It's 1910. Agree
to disagree.
No, the name. I'm not even saying this.
I know. I'm just
this specific whiskey.
I'm naming it the wrong thing, but you're wrong. This is Statesman. This was an audible play performed by Henry. He grabbed the wrong bottle.
So how do we make this fair for Carter? Because Carter didn't actually look at any of the bottles.
It's true.
I
Well,
don't care.
Well, so tell him which ones you guys know about.
So,
okay, so we know, the four
you
that
tell
we
him.
all know is the Peerless Double Oaked, the Woodford Reserve Double Oaked, the Penelope Double Oaked. Does that have a special name to it?
Toasted.
Just the
Toasted.
toasted.
Penelope Toasted, which is a double oaked. And then, weren't we gonna do the 2XO as well?
we did. That is in here.
That is in there. Okay.
There's also another one that's been on the podcast that we've had that
Okay.
we haven't named. That
Okay.
isn't the secret one.
That isn't the secret. Oh, how many are we doing? 6? 7?
Yeah,
Oh, my
that's-
goodness.
I was like, oh my god.
Okay, so we have 5 that I know then. See that? Let me start over.
So what did you choose for this one?
I think this is the 1910. We are.
You're forgetting one that we've
is-
done. Do you want me to tell you?
Sure. Well,
Starlight,
Starlight. Okay.
double oaked.
And you think that's what this is?
I'm wondering if this isn't Starlight. It's got a little youth to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the Starlight's only like 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, to be frank, I haven't had any of these in over 6 months. So I can't really say for certain. That's what kind of makes it fun, is what I think. This is how our memories perceive these flavors.
Now, I haven't had it, honestly, since we had it on the podcast. But I just feel like it's the outlier, because I feel like I know what most of them taste like off of memory.
Your guess is Starlight?
I think it's Starlight. I forget what the proof on it, but it feels like it's 114-ish. Or no, wait. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, 114.
Where are we at, Carter?
I don't know. They all taste the same.
We've had two. They're identical.
Uh,
I don't particularly like that one as much
no.
as the other one.
I don't remember the Starlight enough to hedge my bet on that.
I hope that's not my 2XO, because I really want it. Subjectively, it's not. It's definitely not as great as a lot of these in here, but I want to
Want it to be good, yeah. I believe in it.
Yeah.
I'll say it's the Old Forester.
Okay.
Me and Carter are just linked.
I
We're like the people from Pacific Rim.
I am 100% sure that is not the Old Forester.
All right, well,
I don't
prepare
know what
to
it
be
is.
wrong.
All right. That's I am not a what's the word on that?
I'm
not afraid to be wrong. I welcome it. I don't think
But I'm right more than I'm wrong.
it's taste is
Dylan.
subjective, but you're 100% wrong on that.
Your opinion is wrong.
Yeah, your opinion is subjective, but you're wrong.
I don't like to be handed things.
What?
What is that from?
Iron Man.
That's right.
Just in case you're poisoned, don't worry. We'll be your cupbearers.
No, because he's Iron Man's based off of what's his face?
Hefner?
No, not Hugh Hefner. You
Hugh Hefner.
no, it's
He's a Playboy millionaire.
no, it's not Hugh Hefner. It's who's the guy that built the Spruce Goose?
Howard Hughes.
Howard
Howard
Hughes.
Hughes.
Hugh Hefner?
Howard Hughes was a germaphobe.
He was a germaphobe?
He was a germaphobe, and he didn't like to be. If you handed him something, he would take a Kleenex and grab it with the Kleenex.
That's hilarious.
And Tony Stark was based off of Howard Hughes.
Very nice.
So that's where that reference came from.
He's like, I don't like to be handed things.
Okay, this
So we're on C, everyone.
isn't my official thing, but on the nose, this is
2XO.
1910
Okay.
because
Because Dylan's a cheater.
I don't know on the taste yet, but I'm getting hints of banana.
A little peely, I
No,
guess.
it's not.
I
It's
don't,
hot.
I don't get the,
That's hot.
I think this is the 2XO.
Ooh, that's a good. That's actually a good guess.
It feels hotter.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that.
Crap.
This is one that if you told me it was toasted or double oaked, I just wouldn't believe you. This just doesn't taste extra oaky compared to a traditional bourbon.
I
to
didn't
me.
take good enough look at what that Penelope was, but it feels hotter than the 2XO.
Penelope was 112.
I'm going with that.
Sounds about right. I'm going Peerless.
Oh, I forgot about the Peerless, actually.
That gives
Are
me
you guys actually guessing at this point?
Peerless vibes. Yeah.
What
That's
did
my.
you say, Zach?
2XO. I'm sticking with it.
Hello, Dougie.
I could agree with Peerless. I can see that.
Upstairs.
I think I'm leaning Peerless.
Yeah, I remember Peerless being quite literally disappointing. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I just thought it was.
Peerless.
I thought it was underwhelming. It was okay. This is. Oh, well, we never gave our scores on B.
I gave
No.
the Starlight a 5
Yeah.
5 out of 10, but I think Heinz.
I'd give it a 4.5.
I still like what we think is the Woodford. I still like that better.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna say B was a 4. This is
This is a
another.
5.
This is another 4. Which is funny because I think I gave the 2XO the first time we reviewed it a 6 or 7.
If it was the
I don't
2XO.
think this is 2X.
Are we talking about the 2XO that we both have?
Yeah.
Like the one that we actually went to the
Yeah.
Ace and got?
Yeah, but that one's a double oak.
Oh.
Effectively.
Well, I mean, it's a blend, but it's still...
People don't know that's what the 2XO means.
2 times. Means 2
I
times
guess it is
0.
2 times oak.
Yep. It's literally on the
Yep,
label.
it's literally the name. I mean,
Science rules.
yeah, marketing be darned.
Bill,
It's not that wasn't a very good marketing ploy, as proved by our dumbness.
Man, I don't know. It might be 2 times oak. I think it's Peerless.
What I have for you right now is
It feels hotter than I remember the 2XO.
Too many options. And my lips are chapped, so everything burns.
Extra flavor. It's getting deep into the. You're not only you're tasting it with your tongue.
I'm tasting it
You're
with my
tasting
whole
it
face.
with your skin. Yeah.
It's like... It's sucking the moisture in because
Yeah.
it's like, I need moisture.
as the alcohol evaporates and leaves you drier
More
than you
dry.
were before.
Just...
Oh man, you should look at pictures of me as a kid with the most chapped lips. It was hilarious. I mean, looking back, I laugh, but like it was just a red ring right around my mouth. And the problem was, we never had like chaps. We had one tube of chapstick in the house, and we didn't buy any more because only one person ever had chapped lips at a time.
And it was you.
You never had more than one stick because
It was always Zach.
Yeah. And so, to be frank, it wasn't even stick. We're not a chapstick brand lip balm family. We are Carmex or
Okay.
You get the squeezy tubes.
squeezy tube.
Yeah.
your dad's like, money doesn't grow on trees. You can't afford
Can't afford-
multiple sticks of chapstick.
You can't afford the fun pack. Go get the 12 pack.
Put that back.
Put that back, idiot.
And it wouldn't have helped anyway, just because the only relief I ever got was just from licking the lips,
Making it
obsessively
worse.
and making it so much worse.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Get out of my sight before I destroy you.
This is the Penelope.
Oh, I wanted.
So we're on D.
Shoot.
We're on D now.
That last one might have been something else.
What do you get off? I don't get a whole lot off this scent here. A
Little bit of bubble gum.
D.
No.
A little bit of hubba bubba.
I'm going to be honest. Usually when I don't get a nose on something, it's higher proof. Like above 100.
Right.
And the last two I haven't really got nose off of. The Woodford Double Oak was the only one that I got like an actual dramatic nose.
This is the Peerless.
How much Peerless have you had?
1 glass.
Okay.
One glass.
This is it.
Such confidence.
Hey, when you can't go through life not being confident in things that you really aren't. You just have to fake it till you make it sometimes. And now it's one of those times.
I'm going to guess Starlight.
I don't actually know. There's a weird
It doesn't taste.
cola note on the end of it.
It doesn't taste like a Peerless because I don't remember Peerless having that weird cola note,
Yeah.
like that weird sweetness.
It's not 1910. It doesn't seem hot enough to be one of the 2 cast strengths.
It's Peerless.
The confidence flows through Zach.
But I don't remember 2XO
Take
tasting
note.
like this.
Obviously, you guys have just been picking the wrong ones. There's only one. There's one correct lineup. I mean,
Well,
what's the?
I'm going to
what's
be
the
honest. I don't
statistical
remember the
chance?
7 anymore now.
And I don't know enough double oaked products to even like.
This is like our little March Madness, because what's the statistical probability of us guessing in order the correct ones 7 times in a row?
You want to know?
0%.
Well, it's 7 times, 7 to the power of 3? So, that. What's 7 to the power of 3? 7 times 7 is 49 times another 7 is close to 350. So, 350 minus 7, which is 343, and then plus 7. 350. It's 1 and 350? That seems really low. That's not right.
This could be the Starlight, I suppose.
That's what I think it is.
What are we on right now? D?
Yeah. It's the Starlight Express.
But then what was B? Like I don't have.
I said B was
Peerless.
awful though.
It could be higher proof than what I'm thinking.
Oh, my lips. Oh, it burns. It burns so bad.
I'm gonna say it's the. I'm not familiar enough with that note, so I'm gonna say it's Penelope.
I think it's Starlight.
And I don't even know what the proof was on that. It was like one high teens or something. We said.
I kind of stopped guessing the proof because I have no idea.
I think they're getting hotter.
Oh, they're definitely getting
Gradually.
hotter.
I think that's on purpose.
And
I think.
It is completely coincidence.
Yep.
Coinky dink.
I did not look at this.
The only ones I'm confident on is we haven't had the 1910 yet. I'm pretty confident on that. Unless it was one, and I'm just confusing Woodford
Oh my
Double
god,
Oak
this
with.
smells weird.
I
not
can't smell it.
Yeah, like
It smells very licorice to me.
it's
red licorice.
super like mild. Like you can't really smell anything.
I got like a musty red licorice. Like you opened the bag 10 days ago.
It's the red vines that have been sitting in Edward's basement for a year and a half, and then we eat them anyways.
That's awesome.
And they're essentially hard candy at that
Oh, they're
point.
so gross, but they were delicious at the same time.
So gross, but they're so delicious.
Red licorice. I really hope we eventually do a super cut of one,
Okay.
all of
Whoa.
our breaths, and two, all of our lips max. And just have that be a podcast super cut that lasts like 45 minutes.
That would be a Patreon only,
Yeah.
obviously.
Well, because who's going to listen? I mean, whoever. I mean, Dylan's going
I
to
do.
edit it for sure. And
It
you
would
have to,
take some
You have to
r-
listen to us go over and over and over again.
It would take some really strange people to want to listen.
I know
to
what this one
someone
is.
Smacking
Oh,
their lips.
crap. This one to me is the 1910.
Well, I
does-
thought that they were arranging like going up and down
No.
in proof, or up in proof
Mm-hmm.
specifically.
That is not the case.
And now I have to rethink everything.
Mm-hmm.
We go
This
1910.
definitely has a little Old Forester vibe to it.
Yep.
It does taste kind
There's
of
a hint of banana. I think is being drowned out from the proof crash that we've done. This is definitely lower.
100% lower.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I gave D a 6 out of 10.
It could be a 2XO, which I've said that I think for pretty much everyone this time. Which is funny because out of all of these
That's
bottles,
the one you had the most.
I've had the most
Yep.
2XO.
Yep.
Actually, now that you say that, that is a really good guess.
I think it's between the 19. It's on this one. This answer right now is between the 1910 and the 2XO.
I'm going to say that this is the mystery one that I haven't had yet. I don't even know what it is called. That's this one.
Mystery bottle.
I think the proof crash is messing me up because I could see either way that this could be the 1910 and my palate's just shocked, or this might be 2XO. I think I'm gonna stick with my first instinct, and this is the 1910.
Like a dial-up internet.
Problem is now my scoring is not as high. I've only done 5s, and I did do a 3 on B. B might have been Peerless, actually. I'm wondering now.
Just gonna throw this. out.
I'm already messed up. This is not.
Yeah, this is
yeah.
my whole thing is already screwed up. I'm still kind of curious though.
Liquor Man, have you been tracking our results? Our guesses? Okay. I was like, wait a second. I haven't been taking notes.
Oh no,
I was like, oh.
we're gonna have to do this all again.
All over again.
I haven't been
Roll it again.
with the choices.
The choices. Yep.
I have a list of the
Thank you, sir.
So far, the only ones that I've really disliked is B. I disliked.
Yeah, it was not great.
Yeah, both B and C were disappointing. B had B is the one with the. No, that didn't have the good scent.
No,
A
A,
had the best
A
scent.
was the really
great
good
scent.
scent.
A was
Yeah.
hands down the best no so
Yeah.
far.
That definitely wasn't Woodford Reserve. I'm totally regretting that decision.
You think it was 1910?
No, I think it's one of the ones I haven't had before, like the
I
Penelope.
don't think so.
I've never had a toasted or double oak smell that good.
The Penelope was too high to be that.
Right.
And I think everything was except for
The mystery one.
that.
but-
Definitely seems like the lowest proof.
It definitely was low proof. Yeah.
And I think Woodford Reserve
And Woodford
was
is
the lowest.
80
Yeah.
proof.
No,
It-
it's
90.
45.
It's 90 proof.
Yeah.
It's 90 proof?
Yeah.
That is correct.
90 proof?
Well, we'll see. This one is. I don't know what it's called, but question mark, question mark, question mark.
And so far, I've only got Dylan. You said 1910. Or did you change?
No, I'm sticking with my gut.
1910?
Yeah.
Though I don't know what it is. I literally don't know what this one is called.
Mystery bottle.
It's the mystery bottle.
So which ones have you guessed so far?
I'm gonna guess 2XO.
He's guessing 2XO. Okay.
Yeah, which guesses have you used?
I've used Peerless.
Woodford?
You haven't used Starlight.
No, I haven't used Starlight. I don't remember Starlight.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of. I'm waiting for one. I'm like, oh, I think I've had that before. That's Starlight. When that
Starlight
happens,
Express.
that's my guess.
Starlight Express.
Is like a.
Oh no. Yeah.
Can we tell them what the mystery one is or no?
No.
I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know to the
wanna know.
end.
No.
Down for you, or-
Yeah. I mean,
But-
if you know, you know what.
So
it
do you
is.
think this is the mystery
Yeah.
one?
I think this is my mystery one.
So he thinks it's the one that we haven't told him.
Yep. So you can write down what it actually is.
Okay.
Do what you
'Cause
want.
these answers are locked in. I don't change.
Zach is just
I am.
like...
I'm a rock.
I don't
he's
think we would.
definitely on it.
So we talked a little bit about this March Madness. I think you brought it up. The March Madness or Matt Madness. I don't think we would be
Madness.
doing really good right now.
No.
We'd be voted out
Very bad. Very
And-
poor results.
unless we just nailed these somehow. One of us. I'm excited.
Nope.
No, none of us did.
No, 0%.
Confirm or deny?
Yep. No, he cannot.
It's kind of sad because I feel like obviously we don't feel like we're
Thank you,
good
sir.
at this, but I feel like we should be a little bit better than that.
Better at this.
I
than
I
we
should feel
are.
a little bit more confident.
I
than-
think in the grand scheme of bourbon,
Oh, hey now.
bourbon
Hey, no.
fulfills a limited flavourscape. You know, the spectrum of bourbon flavors is only so large.
I know.
Can I change my vote on the last one?
No.
That'd be a negative, Ghost Rider.
Can I just double? Can I double up on an answer?
Copy that, nasty butler.
I can.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair play.
This is low proof. I can smell it.
Rusty trombone.
I can smell the musty.
This has the second best nose since A. Because I can smell it.
This is totally Woodford.
It's not. It's not Woodford.
It's Starlight. I've had this before. Starlight. Put it down. Locking it in.
My lips! They burn!
Or Peerless.
You are more than welcome to have an answer more than once.
Right. I don't do that.
Change your former answer.
Yeah. No, I don't do that either.
It definitely tastes musty.
I think I'm gonna lock mine in as. Hang on, I'm thinking still.
Have you seen those Who Wants to Be a Millionaire clips where they just fumble the words and they say, "Yeah, the answer's B. Lock it in." Oh no, because they really didn't mean to say B. It just it's a slip of the tongue, and then they're like, "Sorry, you said final answer, even though we know you didn't mean it. You can't. That's the rule." And they have a montage of it, and it's like the saddest thing in the world because it's just face after face of regret, disappointment, sadness, mourning a little bit. But I think Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is like one of the best game shows of all time. I really, really like that show, especially the first Millionaire. You remember that John Carpenter? He is because he's kind of a villain, right? He worked for the IRS, and he just looks like a nerd, and he didn't use a single lifeline at all. He just knew the answers.
And the one that he did use was to call his father.
Exactly. The $1 million question. He calls up his dad and he's like, "Dad, I don't really need your help. I just want to tell you I'm going to win the $1 million."
Oh, I thought that was...
That
That guy
is
was
the
the...
First one
That's the
was one of
first. What a power move. And Regis was just like
Yeah.
giggling, you know. He's just like,
I thought that guy was a cheater.
No?
nope, he's legit. He's just a nerd. Yeah, I mean, I think he said, because he is an IRS agent and his wife's like a scientist or something, or financial analyst.
So they're both a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, they're just both, they're just
They just have useless knowledge.
echelon of trivia geeks.
They're like the beautiful minds
Yep.
of like...
And their kid, if they ever had one, is destined to go back on the show and reclaim the inflation-adjusted $10 million prize.
So I've
That's
already
so Brooklyn.
used the Penelope. I think this one could be the Penelope. I've already used it. It's hot. And I honestly do not remember what the mystery bottle tasted like. Because I haven't had much. And that's the problem is I don't spend time much on this.
It's not worth my time.
But this seems the least familiar than I've had. I think I'm going to double up on the Penelope on this one.
Definitely funky.
We got the funk.
I'll say Penelope too.
Gotta have that. But yeah, blinds are super fun. I will say 7, a little much. Without the palate cleansers, for sure, we're definitely losing a lot of the potential flavor.
Well, usually what people do is when they do them, they'll go through one way and they'll take like a 30, 40-minute break and then work it through the other way.
Yeah.
We don't really have time for that.
Right.
But that would definitely be
If
fun.
every episode is a B-side episode where it's just in reverse.
Flip audio track over to the left side B. Play in reverse.
And the funny part is Carter's like yelps and screams will still sound the same.
It's true, they would.
Are you guys like...
Holy moly.
Oh, is that the banana?
Is that the banana?
It's the banana
banana?
phosphor.
Banana phosphor?
That's too potent. Holy moly. I love that.
That smells good.
That's fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic.
So here's the thing: if we were at Matt Madness, we'd have all the pours in front of us, not getting one at a time. This is drastically changing the list that I've done.
Yeah.
This nose,
My
because
my
this-
sticker doesn't want to stay.
110% is Old Forester.
He's already writing it down for you.
It is.
You said
It's not-
110%.
yeah, I'm mad because that means that E was probably 2XO.
Well, I don't care.
Oh,
this
this tastes terrible. Oh, man.
it's not my.
This is
it's
awesome.
Not
What are you
bad.
talking about?
Henry, pour some.
What are you talking about?
This is the biggest letdown.
This is the mystery bottle.
It's not the biggest letdown.
This is one of the lowest proof ones too. This is 100% 1910. It's good. It's banana pudding and caramel and graham cracker and
Actually, it kind of tastes like a banana cream pie, and I'm here for it.
He's there for it.
it's awesome. Oh yes.
I'm saying mystery bottle because I don't care at this
Go
point.
double up.
Well, no, that's his only one left.
Yeah. How can this be double oaked? Like, this doesn't taste like it was double oaked.
It doesn't at all.
Which I guess is
Well, if we had the regular Woodford, we could find out.
yeah.
It's a good point.
Do I?
No. Wait.
I must scan the recesses of my brain.
I don't think I do.
So not as for actual points, but E, I'd like the record to be known that I would change this probably to 2XO.
You're wrong.
I still probably am.
Putting it down as an alternate, but you get points for it.
Yep.
This one,
This
one's my favorite so far.
Actually, enjoy this.
yeah, this one's my favorite so far.
What's my last one? I have a guess. Penelope.
That'd be correct.
Yep. I'm gonna say it's Penelope. Yeah, this is just a 9 out of 10 nose. Holy
Oh
moly.
yeah, great nose.
And I think this is like a 4 out of 10 for taste.
Really?
So yeah, I'm gonna
What-
say
what
this is
did
a
it-
6 out of 10.
What don't you like on the palate?
Oh, I guess I missed the strength that we've been having up till now.
Okay.
A lot of the oak flavors. This is the least oaky of them all.
For being double oaked.
Yep. I will say, I mean, you mentioned banana cream pie and graham cracker, and when you mouth it, you can definitely get them. But I find them to be so not discernible
They're pretty
on the
subtle.
initial flavor. So it's so gentle for what I think should be something strong.
That's amazing because to me this is the one that other than A is packed with the most flavor.
Yeah.
agree.
I do think it's the most complex.
I do
think
agree
this
with
is the
that.
most complex and not the best. It's just not the best tasting.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't love the like good flavor. Like it's a lot there. It's just not my favorite preferred flavor.
Yeah.
Flavor.
So, which of us got the best 0 out of 7?
I hope it was me.
So while he's doing the counting,
I've spent the most, so I feel like automatically I should have the most points.
Dylan wins by default.
Paying to win is winning still.
Training.
Why don't you go back to
Nice.
Roblox?
You got 2.
2 points.
Oh, come on, baby. Give me a 4.
Dylan's getting a 1.5.
He's counting. He's mouthing numbers.
1.5.
He's going
Dylan.
Dylan got 3.
3.
Oh shoot!
God dang it. Zach's going to get 4.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna get 0.
Zach's
what
gonna
are you
get
talking
like
about?
1.5.
Yeah, 1, maybe 1,
Watch it be 5.
Zach got 2.
2.
Oh.
No.
Tie.
3!
So what's
Tie.
the?
I expected a much
Yep.
better performance.
What's that?
I expected a much higher performance.
Yeah.
It was
Liquor Man-
difficult to discern.
So
I will take some blame for this because I did not do this in proof order. So
That's fine.
no, there's not. Well, that's not blame though. That's just.
That's fine. That's not a
That's
problem.
random.
Yeah.
However, when you start low and then you go high, you
So
go back
here,
to low,
I have,
you do
I have a question. With my alteration, would that have... I would have what?
4. Do it
Oh
again.
shoot!
That's better.
You don't get to fist pump. You got it wrong. I'm sorry.
If I had all these in front of me,
Yeah.
I would have had 4.
Yeah, and if I knew 9/11 was gonna happen, I would have stopped it. But no.
Why didn't you stop it, Zach?
That's not a joke.
All right, so let's...
It's so not funny,
Um,
but it is.
I'll put them on the bar top as
in order?
in order.
All right. So A was Woodford Double Oak. Yes.
You all got that one right.
Hey.
I was impressed at that point.
I was
Wow, 1 for 1, 100% success rate.
after that immediate disappointment.
Yeah.
I'm cracked at Fortnite.
All right, B.
Penelope.
Forrester 1910.
Peerless.
Oh.
We hated that one.
Yep.
We didn't
Like
it.
I said, Peerless mid,
Not very good.
super mid.
Terrible.
Super
it was
good.
smoky and just not good.
Even the Peerless bourbon
I said it was
have,
Peerless on
mid.
that.
You did say it was pure.
What I'm amazed going forward is that we could not definitively pick out the high proof ones.
Because that's 110.
Yeah.
Did not taste like it.
Which is close because I thought it was Starlight and I thought the Starlight was around the 114, which is good for Starlight. I'm sorry that I thought you were terrible.
It is the Starlight Express.
Yep.
Wow.
What?
Yo,
Oh, that's
Kentucky
the
Owl.
That's a mystery one.
I thought that was Peerless at 109.
Sad.
That's a 60%. My God,
Is a,
that's 120 proof.
I didn't pick that out.
Well, it's, when you're in those upper ranges, the tanginess and the spiciness, they hide some things.
I don't think we've heard this so far.
Is that the confiscated?
The listeners haven't heard this. So the first one, as a recap, was Woodford Double Oak, was A.
Yep.
B was the Peerless Double Oak. And C is the Kentucky Owl Bourbon Batch 10. The last one
Oh,
that
it's
Dixon
Batch 10.
Dedman did. Also, same blender that does 2XO currently.
I didn't like that one either.
It
I gave it the
was
same
okay.
rating as the Peerless.
I gave it a 5. D.
The
I said it was
You said it was Penelope.
Penelope.
You got that one.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
So this one is 112 proof.
Okay.
You do have to qualify this also because this is a single barrel from the Wright County Whiskey Club.
Thanks,
It was
Wright
mid.
County Whiskey Club.
We thought it was mid for some, at least I did.
Keep in mind that was a brand new open and it was an
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for its credit, it matches
absolutely.
Kentucky
The rest.
the
Owl,
Kentucky Owl Batch
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
at least.
and it's better than Peerless.
Peerless just really stinks.
It said E.
There's not much
Sorry.
It's not better.
E, which we know
Unfortunate.
now is 2XO.
So,
I gave this a 6 out of 10. This was my
did I
Well.
say this was 2XO?
Zach. No, you said this was Kentucky Owl.
Kentucky Owl.
I said it was 2XO.
Yes, you did.
I'm happy. I'm happy how it performed because I needed it to be.
It is good. It is super good.
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
That's way better than I remember it being.
Yeah, it was pretty great. All right, so yeah, E was 2XO.
Well, I know I'm wrong from here on
F.
out, so I don't care.
Was Starlight Double Oak.
I remember that being super good.
Yeah, we did.
I got that one. See, I said if I tasted it before, I was going to say Starlight, and I did.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I missed 100% of the shots I don't take.
All right, and G was
Oh,
Old
yeah.
Forester 1910. Mm-hmm. I really like that one.
It was good.
Congratulations, Dylan. You win again.
Got that 3.
By
I
one.
don't know. Is that a thing to be celebrating?
I mean, if we
Your slight alcoholism?
Slight.
slight, I mean, if it would have been worse if I got higher points. So.
Right. Yeah. You don't want to be too good
Yeah.
at this. It's a
7 out of
it's just-
7,
it's sus.
perfect.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is Peerless. It's terrible.
Perfect proofing, perfect everything.
Well,
That is one of the worst ones out there.
it is
yeah.
not
So I guess the takeaway on this for me is the Woodford Double Oak staple. If you're gonna get a sweeter bourbon, the Peerless Double Oak. If you were interested in trying it, I would
just don't.
probably try it somewhere else 1st. Yeah, sample it. I think the Old Forester 1910 is a. If you like the Woodford Reserve,
It's a good substitute.
I think it's worth a try, worth a pickup. You know, it's like $5 more. Not going to break the bank. I think it's worth going in. Starlight is a great distillery.
What was the one that was, because we had the double oaked and the rye?
Double barrel bourbon, double barrel rye.
Double barrel rye was bomb.
You guys didn't like it much.
I remembered liking it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Starlight.
2XO,
slaps.
one of my favorite brands, just because of really like the guy behind it. But
And we got to touch him.
No, he touched you and your bottles.
yeah,
That's true.
I know the 2XO isn't in all markets, but it scored solid on this.
It's pretty good.
on this
It's-
blind.
It is actually.
Yeah.
This is also a single barrel.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's 2XO is overpriced, but it is solid.
It is good though.
Undeniably solid.
Yeah.
Penelope. Eh.
I thought that was also
If you try it again,
Yeah, I'd
In-
give
in
it a
like-
little
yeah,
bit of time.
in 2 months. In 2 months, we'll have it again. It's
I
gonna be
tried
tasty.
it at the liquor store that was already an open bottle and had been for a little bit.
Okay.
I thought it was a very good flavor.
Yeah. I'd like to make the remark
Flavor.
that I think the only one that tasted any different was the Old Forester. Like,
Substantial.
so like yeah, more than just marginally different from each other. That is like
It was a
It's a
standout.
standout,
Yeah.
different flavor. And if you
It was custard.
and if you don't like other double
Good
oaks,
job, Brown
don't
Foreman.
worry. You can still buy the 1910, and you might still be impressed.
What's MSRP on that?
$50.
That's not
Yeah.
bad.
So
Or you can buy $10 more and just get the 1920. better in every way. It's not double oaked, but it just tastes better.
yeah.
Creamier, more proof,
It's so creamy.
yummier.
All right. Final thoughts. 'Cause I gotta go pee.
Definitely not what I thought, but pretty good.
So what's the best? I think my final thought is the argument. What's the best value? Woodford Reserve Double Oaked.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's the
I
best
agree.
value of the whole thing.
It makes a me in Manhattan.
Yeah, it can use as a mixer. It's great by itself. It's the cheapest of them all.
Carter.
Yeah,
I agree.
Final thought. That's a nice final thought.
I agree.
yeah,
Samesies.
yep. Now, listeners, you can also go pee.
Everybody
Bye-bye.
go pee. Goodbye. Dylan,
All right. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Whiskey House Pub House, and hopefully it won't take another 4 to 5 months to see you next time.
Hope.
hopefully not.
Rebellions are built on hope.